have something here that is going to absolutely steamroll the gig economy. Guys, millions of people are looking for a way to supplement their income. I mean, you just look around. I mean, there are people out there willing to drive food to your house because they get paid to do so. There are people willing to drive you around and get paid to do so. There are people willing to get out of their house so you can spend a few days in their house because they get paid to do so. Guys, there are so many different ways that we can make money today, and what we have absolutely dwarfs everything else that's out there. But here's the deal. Very few people see the potential of what we have at the beginning. Because listen, I don't think there's a person on the planet who says, I'm going to get rich being an Uber driver. I'm going to get rich, doing Uber Eats or whatever else is out there. It's like I don't think anybody thinks that. And very few people think that about the profession that we're in. I don't think people join Super Patch going, oh my gosh, I'm going to make $1 million. I'm going to go out there and I'm going to become rich. Not at first. Not at first. Even though there are people making so much money in this business right now, people are like, wow, that's them. I can't really see myself doing that. And I was the same way. Guys, when I got involved in this profession, my original goal was to make my car payment. My car payment was $203 a month, and I'm like, if I can get a free car out of this thing, that'd be amazing. Most people say to themselves, wow, if I could just go out there and make a couple of extra $100, that'd be great. And guys, that's why it is so important that you get people started the right way and you let them see success. Because once they start to see a little bit of success and they taste a little bit of success, they want to go back for seconds and they want to go back for thirds. And they're going to figure out a way to make more. Guys, I think I've told you this 1,000 times, but my very, very first check in this profession back in 1990 was for 46 cents. That was my first check. And I got that check 90 days after I started. And the reason being was we worked the business hard for 30 days, and then the customers had 30 days to pay their bill, and then we got paid our commissions 30 days later. So it was a 90-day cycle that we got paid. All right, so if you didn't do something this month, you weren't going to get paid 90 days down the road. So anyways, we were always like 90 days behind. And after 90 days of working the business, in my mind, it was 90 days. Really, it was only 30, but 90 days, I got paid 46 cents. And I was fired up because I knew the system was in place. I said, okay, well, obviously what the company said they were going to do, actually they did. All right. Problem was that my printout wasn't big enough. I didn't have enough people working the business. And I would go to events and I would hang out with people that were way better than me. And I eventually saw the big picture. I saw people making more in a month than I made in a year. And instead of saying to myself, yeah, but that's them, I said to myself, they have nothing on me. If they can do it, why can't I do it? Especially after I got to know these people. I'm like, oh my gosh, they're exactly like me. The only difference is they were doing more of what I was doing. Instead of, doing one business presentation a week, they were doing 5 a day. I'm like, okay, well, that's the difference. Guys, look what we have today. Look what we have today. Nobody's going to wait 90 days to get paid, right? Because what we have to do, or what we get to do, is we get to put this technology on somebody's skin and we get real feedback. Like instantly, we get real feedback. Guys, the fastest way to the top is to improve the people you're spending time with. It's like, wait a minute, what? The fastest way to the top is to improve the people you're spending time with. Guys, one of the earliest lessons that I learned from my parents is to be really careful who you become friends with, because your friends will have influence on your life. Jim Rohn used to call this the power of association. And he used to say that you become the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. And if you think about it, it's really true. Guys, you are generally going to do what they do. You're going to think the way they think. You're going to go where they go. You're going to read what they read. Everything you do is going to be kind of similar to the 5 people that you hang out with the most. And on your list of 5 that you're spending the most time with, where do you want to be on that list? Do you want to be the best on that list? Or do you want to be the worst on that list? Now, most people will tell you that they want to be the best of the 5. Now, that's certainly going to feed their ego, but it will also steal from their future. Guys, you don't want to own the nicest home in the neighborhood. You should want to be at the bottom of the list because those people who are more successful than you will pull you up. Likewise, if you're at the top, the people that are below you are going to pull you down. The bottom line is this: we attract who we are, not what we want. Why would I want to be in your circle? Okay, why would I want to be in your circle? Why would I want to be your business partner? Why would I want to be in your downline? Okay, now I want you guys just in your head, I want you to answer those questions. Why would somebody want to be in your circle, in your business partner, in your downline? Too many people think that they don't have to be a leader yet because they don't have anybody to lead. Well, guys, that is not true. You have to be a leader, or you have to at least exhibit some of the qualities of a leader while you're prospecting at the very beginning, or you're not going to get the success you want or attract the right people in your organization. Be the person you want to attract. Guys, finding people simply means building relationships. That's all that it means. Okay? Be the person you want to attract. Okay, so let's talk about that for just a second. Now, who are we actually looking for in this business? It's like, yeah, I want to go find a go-getter. I want to find somebody that, is they're tuned in to everything that we're doing. This is the person who never complains. This is the person who, they go get qualified in the business by getting their first 2 people literally the day that they sign up. They don't even look at the dates to reach rank advancements, those rank advancement bonuses. They don't even look at the time restrictions for that. They're like, well, no, of course I'm going to get the hat trick bonus. I'm going to do it in 7 days instead of 30. Of course I'm going to be a team leader within 3 months. I'm probably going to do that for 3 weeks. It's like, those are the people we want, right? Then why aren't you that person? Everything that I just described is what we're all looking for in the business. The question is, are you that person? Are you that person? Because remember, if you want to attract people like you, be careful what you ask for. Because if you're a go-getter and you don't complain about anything, you tap into everything and you're pushing yourself through the ranks, the only way that you're going to attract people like that is if you are doing it yourself. Guys, focus on helping to solve a problem. Invest your time and money and energy into relationships. Add an enormous amount of value to somebody's life. Be an energy charger rather than an energy drainer. Learn to appreciate others, even in the smallest ways, and make it a habit to connect with people. Guys, we're all out there looking for the superstars. The question is, why would those superstars gravitate towards you? All right? Like attracts alike. And if you want to be, if you want big income earners in your business, I'm not saying you're going to go find somebody from another company. I'm talking about, how don't you find somebody that you just meet or a friend of yours? If they see what you're doing, they will copy what you're doing. So go out there and be the leader. Go out there and be the person that you want to attract.